Hello, my friends. Hi, everybody. Well, finally I made it, and I can share with you the story of Mango's departure. Lot of people, everybody actually, was shocked. Truly shocked. Nobody would think that Mango is not healthy. So Mango is going to be, Mango is very missed, and I don't have a microphone, so maybe I speak more aloud, which is not easy for me at the moment. Anyhow, obviously the story is bigger, and I wouldn't even know where to start. But first, let's remember to get a Mango. Give him some love, send him some love. Even if you think what he done is wrong, or there are people who have negative feedback, and send him love. We are not born to judge. We are born to love. We all have hiccups. No one is perfect. And it's obvious why. Already since birth, we were exposed many dangerous, unhealthy stuff. And some people are more sensitive to things than other people. Everything is individual on this level. The health of the person doesn't come just from good genes, that is DNA, or just because, I don't know, because you eat well or you think you eat well. But with Mango, I already mentioned in one video, I'm very curious about what people are eating. I always was. I don't know why, don't ask me why, it's just my big curiosity. And with Mango, when I asked him what was his favorite food, he didn't want to share it much. He will be very sporadic, and I have to really get it out of him. But I got something. So I was asking him, what he ate when he was, since he was a little kid, and then what he was eating when he turned into vegan, and what he still cooked when he turned into vegan, he was cooked. Mango was excellent writer, excellent mind. He could really be precise with his words. he would be really putting all his mind into his writing. I look at Mango's diary. I knew he has it. It's from year 92 till 96. It's have a big gaps, but I skip only through a little bit because it's still difficult for me to read it. And he, in one place, there's some, I think it was around that 92, he said, maybe it was year later, not so relevant. But Mango said that in that diary, I could read it, but I don't want to look for it now. But he said, like, maybe, because he was wondering why he was born for, which I never had that question. I think it's more men ask that question than women. But, you know, like, man doesn't know his purpose on the earth. And I think woman also doesn't know her purpose. But most of the men and most of the women, I never had that question. Why I was born for, what I supposed to do here. I only had a question when I started reading Bible. God, show me what you want me to do, who you want me to be, what should I do, you know, to please you. I always want to please the God because I want to be on the side of the love. And so Mango, he would write beautifully, but his main focus would be vegan issues, you know, the animals getting tortured, all that industry, and he used to put a lot of work in it. He searched and he gathered very good statistics, and some numbers are just mind. You just can't believe it. You just think this is not possible. But you know what? It is. It is. It's happening. It's happening now. It's going to happen tomorrow and day after. Mango had a lot of friends. Most of them on the internet. Mango was computer man. His career started with ABN computers. They call him from England to Germany. From Germany he found a better job or got offered, not sure now. It's all in his biographies. He got offered a job in Norway, so he lived in Norway, and each country he lived in, he learned the language as well. Mango's very gifted person for a language. Mathematics. He wrote beautiful poems as well, but all his writing was ethics and mainly focusing about animal rights. Mango ate fruit only purely because for ethical reasons. Mango was kind of person, even if he knew he would not live long, he would still do it because for him was more important to protect the poor animals than himself. Anyway, in his diary he had written, asking like, what's my purpose of life? And then he wrote, maybe just like Jesus have to get sacrificed on the earth, maybe I have to get sacrificed my life to write the books. That was his main focus. He needed to share everything he could see, and he tried to make people see that as well. And if you recall, since beginning we started our channel, which is maybe a year and a half now. Mango, I mean, a lot of people wanted video of what we eat in a day, but Mango was pushing it always aside. And even I was, to me it was like, okay, so he had more important things to say and what have you. And if I suggested it before we do any video, he always will say, we do it later, this is not so important. But you know what? It is very important. It is so important for us to share how certain food make us feel, to share the truth about how we feel in our body, in our mind. And now, when I learn why Mango left the earth, and when I look back, I could see very clearly that since I met Mango 20 years ago, he already had almost 20, maybe 18. He would took me by surprise. We met in Thailand, and he would buy, he was just live on a durian and those little orange juices. Of course, sometimes we buy like longan or lychee, or I used to like those pink apples. They look like pears, though, beautiful rose apples. I used to eat that, and he never liked anything aromatic, anything really, really juicy. Mango was more into like abu and jackfruit, chocolate fruit, white sapote. White sapote is a bit more juicy, but chocolate sapote, it's very, very dense. Doesn't appeal, doesn't seem to be very juicy fruit. Like things like dragon fruit, he would never eat it on his own. He will eat it mixed with some other fruit, drink it. I mean, but otherwise, no. So it's going to be now up to me to tell you what Mango ate, how he ate, and my view on it. I also did some research on internet, and I learned that new things, which I was not aware because I never looked into those things. I didn't have a need to look into those things. I look into those things which address me if I have a problem. I have a look what it is. I want to know what it is. I need to know what it is. So I know what I tackle. I know what I'm standing against and what steps I need to do to gain back my health. You know, I also become fruitarian purely from ethical reasons. But if I think of it, I always, you know, I have it easy because I always loved the fruit. It was natural to me since I was born, eating fresh stuff and preferably just fruit. I ate so much fruit as a kid, and I was full of beans, and I really enjoyed my existence when I was outside, you know, doing things I really love as a kid, like doing gymnastics, for example. Wow. So mango is not with us anymore. You have to get used to it. He just finished, not so long time ago, his biography. He also started working on Jeremy Mann's story. He started with the help of artificial intelligence making cartoon video from that story. I don't know how far he is. I'm totally computer dummy, so this is my first video I'm taking on my own. I don't have a microphone. Please forgive me because I am not yet ready to study new things because I'm still processing everything what happened. And I don't want to make this too long because the battery may, you know, batteries and stuff, so. Maybe I just jumping from one place to another. Maybe I'm too scattered. It's possible. And if I don't like how it come out, I will delete it and try again. But I hope it's okay, I can post it. I feel sorry for everybody's loss. I very well aware Mango is very loved and he inspired many people. I personally feel honored that I could spend all those years with him. I never met such a genuine, such a beautiful person. He was so gentle, he was especially for the animals, he has so much love for them. Of course, for people, he loved all life, you know. Like once I asked him, why do you talking that guy, he's a bit weird. And he don't worry, like he may come out like I don't also meet in his actions. And Mango would say, I talk to him because nobody wants to talk to him. Or another example of Mango's mind. I once read somewhere you can put rice into dishes, maybe jars. And on one you write, I hate you, and on one I love you. Maybe it must be in a order that rice there. That's not so important, but I said to him, that's interesting. Maybe we should try it. What do you think? It would be interesting to see it in action. And Mango said, I don't want to do that experiment. And I said, why not? And Mango said, because I don't want to write on that rice, I hate you. Anyway, I think it's time for me to go. I'm getting too much in the tears. And you have to be patient with me. This is longer story. And this is going to take few videos before I can explain everything. Since day one till the last day of Mango's on earth, it's very painful experience to lose such a special person. I never was so sad in my life. I never suffered so much in my life, because me and Mango, we were truly soulmates. More so, it's painful, so I can never lie to people who had a friend in Mango and teacher, whatever he was for you. I love you. Don't forget about love. Never forget about love, because that's all you've got. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your patience. And again, sorry for your loss. Until next time, take care. Bye.